ASMR video. My first video was my introduction, and this is the basically the first ASMR video that I'm going to film. It's a nice day to be filming inside because outside it's raining. It's about +7 degrees Celsius. We had winter last weekend, but the winter is going away for now. It won't be back, hopefully, before Christmas. But now it's raining and it's quite windy and really a fairly nasty weather. So it's good to spend some time inside, listen to the raindrops, rainfall to the ground, droplets on the window, and do some scribbling inside, whispering, having a nice relaxing moment. I hope you've been well. I hope your weekend was good. And I hope your day so far has been good. Be it morning, evening, afternoon, or any other time of day. I hope it has been good. I hope it has gone well. We're going to just draw some shapes, and we're using a black inked pen, ballpoint pen, for the scribbling. I like it because it forces me to accept whatever comes on the paper. If it was a pencil, I could just erase it. But with a ballpoint pen, I have no choice but to accept whatever comes. It is sort of like therapeutic in a way. And if you are drawing and experiencing, this fear of an empty paper, when to start or where to start from. And many people get anxious, feeling that they're not good enough when they draw. They're not happy with the drawing. This exercise is one of the best ways to get rid of this anxiety. It helps you realize something crucial about drawing and about art, that you have to trust the process. If you keep going, something new will eventually be born. Something that has never existed before. And also, funny thing about drawing is that your drawing lines can look however crude and messy, and still adding details upon details upon details and small things can still create something amazing, something mesmerizing, something that even you yourself can't believe that you've created. You can just feel that, oh my god, is this really something that me, someone who can't draw, brought about to the world? Right now I created these lines in a random order, whatever felt natural or pleased my eye in the moment. Sorry, changing my position. And now these lines, I'm just going to enforce them, and these, what do you call them, connection points, I'm going to color them black, make the mood look maybe a little bit like nerve endings. And oh, you can just color it more. I have this sort of makeup lines that I've heard on YouTube, and some makeup artists say, when in doubt, blend it out. Makeup artists and drag queens. When in doubt, blend it out. So here, if you're not sure that it looks good, just add more and make it black. And here we can make these lines thicker in some points. We can put some thick lines or bulbous things onto these. These already formed lines. And add new lines they're not fast to make, because they're not supposed to be. They're supposed to take time. They're supposed to soothe your mind. And make you take things slow. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. We'll see if I'll someday try singing on the microphone. That will most certainly not be an ASMR video, so maybe not on this channel, maybe someday in another format. These ASMR videos I'm going to keep quiet, soothing, hopefully soothing. Oh, I don't know. Maybe some people won't find them soothing, but that's okay too. Thankfully, YouTube is full of ASMR, different types. There are those fast-paced triggers, ones with fast tapping, ones with slower tapping. There are videos that have a scratching and crinkling, and then there are these videos like this one that focus on little sounds like paper whispering, some close-up whispers that contain mouth sounds also. Some breathing. We can take a breath together. If you like, you can join me. We'll take a deep breath in. And then a deep breath out. In and out. I'm so happy that I managed to create this windscreen. Is it windscreen or wind? I believe it's a windscreen. It's not a windshield. Windshield is something that's it's a car window, I believe. But windscreen that prevents me from making these awful blowing sounds on the microphone. So I can't even remember what I was talking about. Maybe it wasn't something important. Not that important, at least. We can just continue. Coloring these lines. Making new lines. And also thinking about art. We can also create something very cool looking when we stick to a few colors. Just few colors. I have this this is going to make a noise. I'm going to pick up this. Oh no, this is another black one. I have a red pen also. I hope it isn't dried out. That was the black, another black pen. And I hope that this red one isn't completely dried out. God damn it. I wanted to show you that if you add just one color, be it red or something else. Damn it. Now, that didn't go as planned, and that's because I didn't plan this out. It wasn't planned at all. At all. I wonder if I have just a normal blue pen that's working. Oh, come on. What is wrong with this? There we go. I can just scroll it on, and let's put some blue. A blue line. Which I just now realized that wasn't maybe the ideal color. To use with black. It doesn't pop out. But anyways. If you use just a single color to sort of pop out of the paper, that is different from the base color. In movies, you can sometimes see that red color is this color that makes things pop. They use it probably because it's the color of blood and roses and such powerful things, powerful symbols and movies. So they use the red color to bring feelings, and it looks really cool. It's my neighbors again. There is no good time to record an ASMR video in an apartment building. I hope it's not too loud. I'm going to edit it a bit so it doesn't break our eardrums. I almost had an accident before I started recording. I was setting up the microphone forgot that I had my headphones in on my head, and I suddenly had an idea to go and pick up something. I have no idea what it was because I forgot it immediately. Because the microphone, my brand new microphone, my beautiful, beautiful Yeti, fell on the ground, and thankfully it's quite sturdy, so it didn't pay mind. It's fine, it's fine. So I'm hopefully going to be a bit more careful in the future, because I wouldn't want to have to buy a new microphone. This is like 5 days. Such a baby. It's just a baby. I'm just a baby. TikTok videos. Anyways, here we can see that the second color, when we add it to the mix, it looks quite awesome. Now I'm going to continue with the black. I am not going to finish this paper today. I'm just happy that I got it started. We can continue it in the next video. I'm not sure if we're going to create these complete pieces. Probably not. It's not my style. I get distracted easily in drawings, and I get frustrated. Especially if I have an idea for a drawing, I would want it to be completed immediately or as fast as possible. If I have an idea that I want to see on paper, I get really impatient. So that's why these ASMR videos and scribbling exercises are like therapy for me. And you can join me. You can have your own pen and paper ready and relax. Do these things at your own pace. Finish them, not finish them, whatever floats your boat. A sip of coffee, and now I don't know where to place my coffee because I don't want it to make. Yes, I did it quietly. It can make quite a big clunk when I place it on a wooden table. So I used a stack of papers next to me and placed it on top of them. Sorry, my nose is a bit runny. I just realized that this pointless rambling that I do alone is quite new to me. used to, when I'm alone, I make sounds, I sing and hum and whistle and all sorts of things. I make quite a bit of noise when I'm alone. But when I'm with other people, you here, I like to listen to what they have to say. I am the listener in social situations. I like to take others in consideration. So this thing where I'm sitting by myself at the computer, what was that? Some sort of crack. I guess it came from the table. That's whispering and making sense is it's quite hard. I didn't think it would be this hard to just talk sensibly by myself when there is no other counterpart in the social interaction to relate to and to be responsive. So yeah, I like it when there's a respondent to whatever I'm saying. So this is new. It's new to me. I will get used to it. And actually it is quite nice. I can just ramble on and on and on and scribble. Make these shapes. See what comes out of them. And learn to be calm or calmer in these situations. Learn to be calmer, calm, C-A-L-M, and the way I pronounce it, I kind of lose the L, it just becomes calm, C-A-A-M, calm. Accents are funny, and especially my accent is funny. I don't know why I speak the way I do. I just always had this way of talking and way I prefer to pronounce words and letters. And why it's weird that I talk the way I do is that I'm Finnish, and Finnish accent is very different from mine. Is what we call ralli englanti, so rally English. In Finnish we pronounce our letters, all of them in every word, or pretty much all of them in every word. So then when you hear Finnish people abroad talking English, sorry, burp, it can be quite as a Finnish person, it can be quite jarring to listen to them when they speak the way that they speak Finnish, they speak English, and it's amazing because that's the way that languages are supposed to be spoken, in my opinion. The main purpose of a language is to be understood. It brings about the culture, but its main purpose is to communicate. And in Finnish schools, in primary school, or what you call it, elementary school, or at least when I went to school, we had such an emphasis on pronunciation, and that just makes the bar of talking out loud so high. It takes the fun out of it. There were many students in my class that they started hating English because they couldn't pronounce it, and our teacher evaluated them poorly because they didn't perform well in spoken English. And when a student's motivation goes down, when they don't enjoy studying certain subject, eventually they will start performing poorly in things they might have been decent, or they would have had the potential to learn the grammar and to be excellent English speakers in writing. For example, many jobs nowadays you don't really need to speak English, you just have to understand and be able to write it. In Finland, you don't really need to speak English in many situations, but it would be fantastic if we could just lessen the burden, make it easier, more enjoyable, just more fun to converse with people. That's the point of language, point of communication, in my opinion. Some people might disagree with me, but that's fine too. Then we're going to communicate, have an argument, and understand each other. And with that, I will prove my point. That's the main purpose of language and communication, is to broaden our understanding. Oh God. There's another word that I was looking for. To add more make us understand other people, make us understand new concepts, maybe change our minds or someone else's mind about something that they're stuck on and they're wrong about, or I'm wrong about something. That's what we call learning. And that's what we really should try to remember in life, that we are always learning. So that means the things that we think now or that are true to us right now might not be so tomorrow. We might change our minds when we hear valid arguments against our own beliefs. We should be able to change our minds. That's what's called learning. And that is when we grow wiser, more intelligent, smarter. We learn new things. And based on these things that we learn, we're willing to change our minds. That is something that must not be forgotten. We must question things in others, but most of all, we must question ourselves when we have really, really solid beliefs about something. We have to constantly remind ourselves that what if I'm not right about this? What if things are different? Or am I thinking this way only because I'm angry about something, or disappointed about something, or it is the only thing that I see around me and only thing that I can focus on right now? There are many aspects to everything. There are always more ways than one to look at things. It's something that I have to remind myself about. I once saw this line, or was it a therapist that once told me that? I can't remember. But this way to look at things, when we have something that we want to accomplish, or want to avoid something, some outcomes, we cannot focus on those things that we're trying to avoid, because that's the majority of things. For example, a skier skiing through the woods, down the hill, going faster and faster. He has only one goal: to get to the bottom of the hill without crashing into a tree. The skier cannot focus on every single tree that he is going to avoid, that he wants to avoid. He has has to focus on the path. Only on the path that he wants to go, that he wants to follow. That is the only way to survive. That is the only way to enjoy the skiing trip. Otherwise, it would be extremely scary. It would make the skier really anxious, fearful, and someone who wouldn't want to do it ever again. So in life, let's try to focus on our own goals. What is the goal that we want to achieve? Not the nooks and crannies and the rocks and sticks and things that can get in our way. We'll cross them or avoid them when we come across them. Otherwise, follow your path, follow your dream. It might not be the easiest way, but it is the way that you have to go. You have to follow your own rounded life. There might be people telling you that you can't do that. You can't follow that road. It is not smart. It doesn't bring you money. It doesn't bring you stability. But if it is something that your mind wants to do, then it is the road that you have to take. It is the only road that gives your heart and mind peace. It is the road where at the end of it you can truly say, I don't regret anything. Everything is the way it's supposed to be. I think that's it for tonight, or for today. Whatever time of day it is when you're listening to this or watching this, there's not really much happening in the video, but thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for listening to me. Or you don't have to listen to me, you can just sleep. And I'm truly grateful that I get to spend some time with you. Have a great day, great night, wherever you are. My neighbours, I wish I could give them an earful, but I won't. That's not my style. Anyways, thank you so much for being here. I hope to see you again in another video. Good night and sleep tight.